Okay, class, today we're going to talk about the LINX graphic organizer. This is going to help us understand words we may have trouble remembering. It's a simple process, it's a cool process, and what this offers us is an opportunity to be better vocabulary rememberers. That's not even a word. So, as you see on the paper handed out to you, LINX stands for something. When we go through the process, we got to go through steps. If we follow the LINX, we are able to keep in step with what we need to do. So the L stands for, and we're going to go through this together. The L stands for list of parts. In other words, so we write the term, and then we write the definition. Second, the I says identify a reminding word. So we want the word to rhyme or sound like a part of the word. And you're going to see how we're going to utilize this. The N stands for note, to note a linking story. So you're going to utilize your reminding word and parts of the definition to help you remember the term. When you put it in your own words, it's easy to remember. And then the C is create a linking story. Now after we draw what the linking story is, we self-test. So we recently had a lesson on migration, or people's movement. So we had a lesson on migration, immigration, egration, and gentrification. So if we have any confusions, this would be a great tool to help us remember the word exactly, and then be able to differentiate. We're gonna do the first word together, which is migration, and then you guys are gonna do the other three. You're gonna break up in groups, and then we're going to see how it works. And this is a tool you can use for majority of anything you do not understand, vocabulary terms, mathematical terms, mathematical equations. You can put it in, draw a picture, use a reminding word, and it will help you remember. So let's go through the process. So the word we're using today is migration. So migration, it goes in the first box here. And actually you can see the number 1. We put the first word here, then we put the definition down here, that's number 2. This is the L step. This is the listing parts of the word. Listing parts of the word is the word and the definition. The definition of migration is the movement of people from one place to another. Now, the way I did this, I used the word my station, because my station rhymes with migration. Now remember, this is the I step. We identifying a reminding word. First we did the links. We listed the words, that's the L, and then we have the I, where we identified the reminding word, my station. And I listed my station because it rhymes with migration. Now, we are up to the what part? The N. The N means we're going to note a linking story. This story, like I told you before, has to include the reminding word and significant parts of the definition. So my linking story is my station helps me move from one place to another. I got the reminding word, and then I have the parts of the definition, the movement of people from one place to another. My linking story, my station helps me move from one place to another. Then I draw a story. I got the train station. Train station. I got me here. So one thing about my station helps me move from one place to another. It could be a bus station, a cab station. I want to use a train station. That's what I used to do when I was younger. And so I drew it together. So we went through, we listed parts of the word, which was, we started at the first side, we put migration, then we put the definition, we got the reminding word, my station, we have the Lincoln story, and then we drew the story. What's left for us to do? We have to self-test. That's what the link stands for. And this is what I want you to do. The way we self-test, we're going to fold the paper into an accordion. So what I want you to do is have the definition on one side and the term on the other side, like so. So you can open it up and you can start off with my station. My station helps me move from one place to another. The my station is the reminding word. My station sounds like migration. Migration is defined as the movement of people from one place to another, which sounds like the Lincoln story. My station helps me move from one place to another. And then I have the drawing. I can start from the beginning, from the end, the movement of people from one place to another. I can remember the story, my station. My station sounds like migration. My station helps me move from one place to another. Migration is people moving from one place to another. And when we have it in this format, we're able to look at the word by the definition, by how we put in our own words and by our own story, by our own reminding word. And we're able to retain information a lot easier. So now, from now on, when you think of migration, you can think of my station, you can think of your story. It's going to come back to you like this. This here is a tool for you to utilize, and I told you in the beginning, any class, any concept, anything you need, and it will work out. If you apply the exact linking steps, if you apply the steps to the links, you follow it in the order I did it, it's to remind you on the bottom, it actually has numbers in here for you to place the word, the terms, the reminding word, the story, and the drawing, and the self-testing. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the other words we learned. We're going to do immigration. So I want you guys to break up. I want you to work in pairs. You're going to have immigration. I don't want two people using the same word. And so we have immigration. We're going to go with rhymes with immigration. And let's say I would use radiation. I don't know, somebody could use space station. Anything you need to utilize to help you remember the word immigration, you got to make a story to help remember the definition. So after you guys go through that, we'll see what your process looks like this. All right.